Hey everyone, especially those here on the replay. This is Rachel, and I am here for the camp out crop for my little scrapbook store. We are doing a day of YouTube and Facebook lives. So if you are waiting for that, then you are in the right place. If you are just one of my regular subscribers, you of course are super welcome to watch this as well, and hopefully you will come on over and join the fun going over on the My Little Scrapbook Store Facebook groups. All of the links to My Little Scrapbook Store Facebook, the online crop, the regular pages, they're all in the description box below where the video is on the computer. If you press, there's like a little down arrow. If you press that, it'll open up and all of the links are there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give it a few minutes, wait for people to come. I'm going to get my iPad set up so I can look at the chat. Okay. Yay, we're in the right direction. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Eve. Hi, Kari. Hi, Gail. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Kathy. So I wrote myself some little notes because I'm like, I'm going to forget to say things. Because I always do. I get on here and it's like, you're live. Words. English. I don't know if you can hear that, but one of my dogs is coming down the stairs. I don't know why. He was upstairs. I think he heard me talking, and he assumes I'm talking to someone in this room whom he could lick. Yeah, he's in the hallway, and he's wagging his tail, so he thinks y'all are here. So he's looking for y'all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just get started because I've got actually two projects that I want to work on today. First of all, welcome to my challenge for the My Little Scrapbook Store Camp Out Crop. As I said at the very beginning of the video, all of the links to the Facebook groups and everything are in the description box below. So if you are someone watching this because you're my subscriber, but you don't belong to the group, you are absolutely more than welcome. There is no charge or anything like that. You just join the group and you can enter the challenges and win prizes. Who doesn't like to win prizes? Duh. All right, so all of the challenges must be in the photo with the challenge number in the online crops group by August 24th. This challenge, my challenge, is challenge number 5. Now, it is August 1st. August happens to be my birthday month. My birthday is August 14th, and so I thought it would be fun to have a birthday challenge. Now, I am not going to absolutely 100%, you have to do a birthday layout or a birthday card. If you don't have a birthday layout to do, I totally get that. I don't always have a birthday layout to do. Any type of like major celebration is fine. Graduation, retirement, new job, got into college, any type of thing that would just be like a woohoo, you can do a layout or a card about it, and I'm perfectly happy with it. And I know Michelle's not going to be like, it has to be a birthday challenge. It has to be a birthday layout. So we're gonna just do a happy, excitable moment, whether it be a birthday or a major life event. Hi. Okay, jury is still out. Wendy? Let me know. Okay, next I want to mention that the next live is Beatriz, and she is over on the Facebook group. So if you want to follow along to the next live, I probably will not be going the full 2 hours, so you will have a break. Hi, Beth. I don't know. Could it be an excited about her birthday? It does have to be some sort of celebration or birthday. It does have to be that. I do have to put a little bit of a challenge in there. But other than that, anything goes. or planning for her birthday or something like that, I'd be totally okay with. Yeah, okay, cool. I love when I remember people's names because I don't usually. All right, so as I was saying, on the Facebook at 6 p.m., that is Beatrice. I mentioned that all the links are in the description box. So what are we doing? I've got two different things going on. I have a congratulations card for my cousin who just graduated high school. I'm going to be dropping this off for him tomorrow. There's a party going on tonight, but unfortunately I can't go, not because of this. I can't go for another reason. And then I have a birthday layout that I'm going to do. But the birthday layout's going to be on the simple side, and I knew it wouldn't take me very long, so I wanted to play with some mixed media, and so I thought I'd make a card. Now, this is going to be plan B for the card because plan A was stifled by the post office. So I've got two spray stains. One is a distress spray stain in Mermaid Lagoon, and then another is a Dilutions spray in After Midnight, which is kind of like a navy purpley color. So plan A is Michelle was sending me Distress Oxide Spray Stain in Mustard Seed, which would have gone perfectly with what I'm planning on using for my graduation congratulations card. But, funny story, my package of product is still in New Jersey. In fact, I checked this morning, somehow, since Tuesday, when Michelle brought it to the post office, it has gone from the post office where Michelle brought it to Newark. And I checked, that's about 15 minutes away from the post office that Michelle brought it to. In 5 days, it has gone 15 minutes. So, methinks it went roundabout New Jersey for a bit. Funny story, also, I live in Connecticut. I'm only 2.5 hours away, so it's kind of on the ridiculous side. So I'm going to do a 2-layer of mixed media on this card. I'm starting off with this Summer Camp stencil by Cartabella, which I got from the shop. Now, this is a stencil where trying to use a blender brush isn't going to work all that great. So Pixie spray would be awesome with this. My Pixie spray has been packed already. If you watched Tisa's video, she talked about how I will be moving too. My moving got pushed back, so I had already started packing, and I'm not going to unpack my things because I'm just not. So all I'm going to do is work with what I got and improvise. So I'm starting by taping this down with painter's tape. If you have purple tape, that's a lighter tack tape that's actually made for crafters. I do have purple tape. Once again, it is packed. So we are just going to use painter's tape. If I were taping this to the front of the card or anything, I would just rub it on my pants a little bit. Yeah, so this is super delicate. So I'm going into this knowing this is not going to be perfect. And I'm going to use the spray with this stencil. So I'm going to do a 2-tone spray of Distress in Mermaid Lagoon, and then, as I said, the Dilutions in After Midnight. And then I'm going to do a second layer of mixed media. So I'm going to have this dry while I start working on my layout. So we're just going to do... And I'm not going to spray really close because I want like a light one. So this does, in fact, do a little bit of the... And then I've got some paper towels ready to go. And I'm just going to give a wee bit of a blot. And I actually kind of like the texture that you get when you... So it's not going to be perfect. Hi, Heather. It's not going to be perfect, I don't expect to get a perfect grid. I'm looking for a messy grid. And I'm just going to set this aside to dry. Oopsie. Yes, you do have to peel off this one. And I am going to trim it down a bit, so it's okay that it got, see? Oh, see, look, that is super cute. And I love how it worked. Yay. All right, I'm just gonna wipe this up. Whee. And send things flying. Let me move this over here. So this is the Pink and Main microfiber cloth, and I got this from the store as well. I will rinse it off later, but I just want to get the, and I don't want to pull it, so that's why I am blotting. All right, go ahead and move this to the side. And while my first layer of mixed media is drying, I will start on my layout. Now I've got ink all over my hands, so I'm just going to wipe them off. So 1 second. Because I just don't want to get ink on my layout that I'm going to do, because there's no mixed media on the next one. All right, let me move these over because that's actually for the card. And then I'm going to be using the Simple Stories Bro & Co. Embellishments to do the rest of the card. Now, for my layout, my birthday layout, I'm going to be using Simple Stories Magical Birthday, which is funny because Heather's Crafty Life used that this morning. So when she said she was going to use it, I was like, haha, I'm going to use the same one. So once again, available in the store. Just want to make sure all of the ink that's on my fingers is like dry on my fingers before I touch white cardstock, you know? All right, so, okay. My cat is like poised to jump up here, and we're gonna go with a no for that. Okay, so I have 3 photos. Now these were 4x6s, and I just kind of trimmed them down to, I think they're like 3.5 by 5 1/4. Basically just cut out some extraneous wall and a little bit of the table. Basically because my housemate, this was her birthday. Hey Jessica. You know, so obviously she is the subject of this, and I didn't need for that to be, and I didn't necessarily want them to stretch all the way across. So, ooh, I need to flip these around. Now I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I think I kind of like them layered over each other. And I wasn't even 100% sure if I wanted them on the white cardstock or if I wanted to use the rainbow. Do I want them? I don't know. What are we thinking? Do we like the rainbow background? I'm thinking I kind of do. Now I've got this other side with the tone-on-tone purple. So I'm thinking I may map my photos on that. And then, yeah, I like the rainbow. Do I want them separate? No, I don't think I like them separate. I think I like them layered over each other. So maybe do a larger mat. I keep going over here and I realize I'm covering up the cupcake. think I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my photos glued together. So this was in February of this year, so pre-COVID, and we went to a restaurant to celebrate her birthday. This is a restaurant in a town close-ish to where we live. It's called Song, and it's an Asian restaurant, but it's a more authentic Asian restaurant than what the majority of people would consider Asian restaurants. So, here we go. My housemate is half Korean, so she definitely prefers the more authentic Asian restaurants. So, do I need some flour? Let's see. Now the one problem is I don't like the white of the flower against the white of the stripe. I think it kind of pulls from it. What if I did a vertical block? I think I like the vertical block, so how's everyone doing? Have you guys been working on the challenges? I did Gina's challenge from this morning. That's all I've done. I've been watching and not really scrapbooking, just kind of setting things up and relaxing. It is very hot here in Connecticut and quite humid, and it has been so for about a week now, and kind of over it. Yeah, I think I like that, which is good because I put glue down there because, you know, let's see if we like it after we glue it down. That's the time to look if we like something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the branding strip off my rainbow paper, which is going to be my background paper. So I only bought these 2 pieces of paper for this line simply because it's really meant for younger people, and I don't necessarily have a lot of younger people to scrap for in this color scheme, but I love the wonky rainbow. And hi Carmen, I love the wonky rainbow, and of anyone in my life who would get a layout of this color palette, this would be my best friend. So I do want to share what I've pulled for embellishments because I have my paper layers the way I want them. Ooh, except I think I'm going to take this. My scissors were all caught up in my T-square ruler. Snip that off and add that right there. I think I like that a lot. All right, so I also have the journaling bits, and I've also pulled in some of these Ellie Studio acrylic stars, and I have my title, which I plan to use this die cut, which says Celebrate, so it's going to be Celebrate, and then I pulled out the @ symbol as well as the letters for the word @ Song, that's the name of the restaurant, and then 2020. So I wasn't sure whether I'd be using white paper, and I prefer to use the @ symbol just for a little differentiation between the words and just adding that in there. So these are the 3 acrylic pieces I pulled out from that Ellie Studio pack. I also pre-pulled some of the die cuts. I don't expect to use all of them. I just thought, I just pulled some that I thought might work for this layout. Yay for full sentences. I pulled in a flare, and I also pulled in some enamel dots in the color. Now, I don't necessarily think I will use all of these, but I like to be prepared. So, now, do we like those stripes horizontal, or do we like them vertical? Oh, I don't know. That kind of adds a new dimension. You guys let me know, because I think I'm kind of open to both. Now, if I do it this way, does this still look good? It actually doesn't look bad. I could also move it up here and then just trim it off a little bit. Vertical? Yeah, my go-to is horizontal. Because like a horizontal stripe is relaxing, it's like looking at the horizon. When you get to a vertical stripe, you get more actiony and you get more dimension, I think. So I think it's just a different, oh, nope. She doesn't like it when attention is drawn from her. So instead she acts like a dork. And let me see, I'm gonna try it at an angle. And then see if I do not like it at an angle. I don't like it at an angle at all. So we're gonna go ahead and trim it to where I thought I'd trim it. And go back to the straight up and down. But I definitely think I like that up there with it being vertically striped. Ah, my ATG has decided to become wonkified. Excuse me while I fix it for a minute. Oh, no, would you stop? Okay, this is not going well. All right. Technical difficulties, sorry everyone. Oy vey. Oh. Sorry. All right, let's get going. What the heck? All of a sudden my ATG has decided it doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's the perfect time for the ATG to stop. Oh, Amy says hi, Xanthi. Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get this paper down. I need to turn the stripe. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gail. That would have ended up bothering me. There we go. Thank you. Yes, I'm much happier with that. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's work on my title next. I'm thinking I want that right there. So these are from an older Paige Evans collection, and I don't get to use them very often because they're so stylized. So I'm like, I've got purple and yellow. I wonder if I have all the letters I want for that. And I did. So yay. So this particular day, we met up. It was actually 7 of us, I believe. Which now it's like, oh my God, you had dinner with 7 people. What is wrong with you? But as I said, it was before COVID. So and I went to a local cupcake place that's actually in our town, and I picked up cupcakes and brought them to the restaurant, because the restaurant doesn't really do, like, the only type of dessert they have are sticky buns, which are great, but not very birthday-ish. So now I need to figure out if I want to use the die cuts. And I'm thinking it's actually not going to work. It's not the right size. I don't like it because of the scale, and I just think it's not going to work the way I thought it was. Hi, Steph. It is Magical Birthday. So this is a recent one by Simple Stories. Michelle does have this in the shop. There is also a, if you go by gender colors that are culturally the norm right now, there's also a male version of it. I actually have a couple pieces of it. I actually bought the exact same papers at a different time from different stores. The quote-unquote boy colors and the quote-unquote girl colors, and it wasn't until I put them together I literally bought the exact same. Did I put them over here because I knew I was going to be working with them? No, I did not. I thought I had them here. Oh, here they are. So I bought the tone-on-tone polka dot, but on this side it has the 2x2 cards, but I bought it for the tone-on-tone polka dot, and then I bought the wonky stripe with the confetti on the other side. So for whatever reason, the tone-on-tone polka dot has the 2x2s on the other side rather than the floral. But I thought that was hilarious. That separately. Oh yes, the pink alphas. Sorry, those are Sweet Pea, and I got these from my little scrapbook store. These are Sweet Pea. I want to say they go with the Maggie Holmes Sweet Story. If not, they probably came out with a Pebbles line, because they actually scream more Pebbles to me than Maggie Holmes. But oh sugar, I don't have enough E's to spell the word celebrate with these. So maybe yeah, so they did come out with Sweet Story. Now I also have these. I just have to see how they look across the white. And actually, they don't look that bad. But I think if I use those for that, I'd rather use this than the white ampersand, just to kind of give a little bit you just put that back, and then we'll put this down here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I've been trying to do all sorts of things to remember to take my allergy pill at night. So now I'm just like leaving it out and not like taking it with me when I go to different rooms. So I when I'm supposed to take them at dinner time, I actually take them. because otherwise my eyes scream at me, girl, you aren't going to be able to open your eyes in 2 days if you don't start taking me. You like the die cut? Yeah, it just, you know, when you look at something and you say to yourself, I am not happy with it, you gotta just go with that, because otherwise you just aren't going to be happy with it. Now, one thing with these is they have tiny itty bitty pieces in the center of some of the letters, and I need my pokey tool to get them out, and then I need to try not to accidentally poke a hole into my finger. Alright, so sorry, this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought because of this. And I have to spell the word celebrate backwards. So, great. So, T. How's everyone doing? It is now August 1st. As my friend said, what do you have for the 2020 bingo card for August? And we were trying to come up with horrifying things that hopefully do not actually come true. You know, and someone said, ugh, I had what'd she say? Something that like literally just happened. She's like, ugh, I have this for August, so I was off by a day and lost. So it was kind of funny. Well, here's the thing is, if you can't laugh about it, you know, the only other choice is to cry about it, and at least with laughter, you get the endorphins. Okay. I'm actually spelling this word correctly. Some of these cursive letters, it takes me a second to actually figure out what they are. Thank you, Kina. Yes. As I said, and if you guys knew my housemate, these colors fit her to a T. So, definitely happy about, you know, it's kind of funny when the Stencil story is like, here's a line for little girl's magical unicorn birthday, and you go, oh my gosh, that fits my adult best friend. But you know what? Age is only a number. I am going to be 42 in 2 weeks, and that is crazy to me. You know, if I think back to, you know, my mother when she was 42 and how I act and am now, and I'm like, jeepers weepers, you know. This one doesn't want to come out. Yay. Yeah, it's like literally right here. I wasn't gonna say I'm looking at the die cut, but I'll cop to that. No, unless it's like a word like the, or, you know, something I spell all the time, I often have to write it down to do it. Absolutely. Yeah, I was doing kind of stealthy, like I'm like TERB. Okay, and then I think 2020 right here, because it's kind of perfect. And once I do this, I'm gonna go back to the card, because I do have a second layer of mixed media. Yeah, for those of you who came in late, I'm also working on a card. So this is for challenge number 5 over at the My Little Scrapbook store, Camp Out Crop. All of the links to the Facebook group is over on, over down in the description box. So we did 1 layer of mixed media. And now I have another stencil that I also got from Michelle. It is the, I don't know if she still has this one or not. It is the Echo Park Teen Spirit Triangle Stencil. So this was last year's teen line. And so it's just got triangles all over it. And I'm just going to put this down. Now, I did at one time spray this with Pixie Spray, so it's actually still has some of it stick to it. And what I did was I have this, these also I got in the shop. Dina Wakley acrylic paint in Tangerine. Now, the orange in this, let me show you. The orange in this is lighter than the orange in the Simple Stories Bro & Co. Oh my gosh, Gail, 93. Wow. Oh, and your birthdays? Yeah, there are a lot of August babies, and if you count back 9 months, you realize there was not a lot to do at the end of the year before, or our parents all went to Christmas and Thanksgiving parties and had a lot of fun. Anyway, I added a little bit of this fuchsia color, and it's not perfect, but it's much closer than it was. So all I'm going to do now is take a makeup sponge blender and dab it on, and then I'm going to let that dry. And then I will build a simple card. Now, I am not a card maker by any means of the word. I am what is known as a Yankee through and through and cheap. And since I've spent so much money on all of these products, I can use them to make cards rather than pay $4 for a card. So I think I'm just going to try for kind of a swoopy shape. So go for bigger at the bottom. I want to make sure I'm getting all the way through. It's not going to be super bright because I'm going over some really dark pigment. So I work with birth cohorts, all like it's part of my job, and the largest birth cohort we ever had was September 2000, 9 months after the millennium. Not even kidding. It was massive in the state of Connecticut. All right, so here we have our second layer, and like I said, it's not massively noticeable, but I like it. I like the contrast of colors. So once this dries, I will then go ahead and add my embellishments. So we will just let that sit over there to dry, and then I will go ahead and bring back my layout. And I have to put all this aside to wash. Bring back my layout and start to embellish it. And just a reminder, if you join late, as I was saying, if you don't have a birthday layout to do, that's fine. Any type of like celebration, like retirement, graduation, wedding, birth of a child, anything like would be like a major life event that you're celebrating, that is absolutely an okay challenge for the challenge number 5. All right, so let's start with some embellishing. All right, I think I like that. I probably won't use that since I already used the word celebrate. I like that. And then, oh, look, see, unicorn cupcakes, which fit my housemate to a T. All right, and then I'm thinking, rather than using this or the frame for my journaling, or even this one here, what I think I like is grabbing several of these and staggering them. Now, I'm not going to do my journaling on camera because honestly there's nothing more boring. So what I will do instead is just put those out there. I'm just taking a look at it through the video screen, seeing if I like something different. I think I'm going to pull this dark aqua out and maybe put the lime green in. And then maybe pull these out more. I don't know. I'm not 100% in love with that. So we're just going to let it sit there. I do love that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down as one of my embellishment clusters. Okay. And then I'm going to add one of the stars. Where'd the other star go? I lost it. I had 3 stars. And now I don't know where one is. And of course it was the star I wanted to use up there. All right, at some point at the top of my dish. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Now I just need to be able to pick it up. Okay, it's gonna be one of those days, definitely. All right. Okay, yes, I like that a lot. Let me get my liquid glue. So this is the Art Glitter Clear Glue. So even though this is an acrylic piece, it will dry clear and matte, so you will not be able to see it once it dries. So yay for that. Hi, Tina. I think what I might do is add, yeah, I like that. So does anybody have any plans? I know we're not really in a plan kind of lifestyle right now. I know I don't necessarily have any. I'm excited because it's August 1st, which means there's a whole bunch of new things on all of my streaming. So I'm excited about that, which is so sad, I have to tell you. It's like, woo, there's new things on Netflix. But other than that, my nephew, quote unquote, goes back to college in a couple of weeks. He's not actually going anywhere. He's a commuter student anyways, but his campus was going to open, except all of his, they gave all of the professors the choice to be online or in person, but only, I think they would only allow a certain amount of kids to be in person. So more for kids who are not commuting or who are international would get first dibs on a class. But all of his professors decided to do online only, and he's fine with that. He specifically chose classes that didn't have labs or things that would be necessary to be in person just to be on the safe side. So right now, that's what we're gearing up for. All right, let's see. Do I like it better over here? No, it's too crowded over there. Definitely too crowded over there. Alrighty. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do need a block. Oopsie. What do we think? Do we like the smaller ones or the bigger block better? Oh, thank you, Heather. You're going to your first crop next weekend, a bit anxious. Yes, I can understand that. Little ones, okay. Yeah, I think I like the little ones better too. I'm not getting this. I don't necessarily think I'll need 3. Now that I think about it, I think 2 will do. And I think I'm not going to go with the pink. I think I'm going to go with the green. But I don't like it that way. I think I like it this way. Yes. Okay. That I'm happy with. This I'm happy with. Oh my gosh. My cat is trying to eat stuff. Xanthia is not being a good kitty. She is being an obnoxious kitty. How close is your crop? I forgot who wrote that. Jessica. Jessica, how close is your crop to where you are? Hi, Kelly. 1.5 hours away. Well, at least you're not flying or anything. So, you know, if you felt really creeped out or really not great about it, you could, you know, go back home. I mean, you know, obviously you paid for it and you don't want to waste your money and stuff like that. But if you're feeling super duper anxious and it's really just going to creep you out to stay, you know, I would just, you know, bite the bullet and just say, I think I'm going to head home, you know. Hopefully you don't feel that. Hopefully you feel super safe. And, you know, obviously good luck to you. So that's what I would just go with. All right, so I think we are at enamel dot time. So does anyone have nice weather currently? Because I'd like to think that at least someone here is having some good weather. Because I know the majority of us are sweating off our, well, whatever. Okay. So I, a couple of months ago, I think I actually got the idea from Heather B. Decided to okay, so Heather B's got the pretty good weather. So we can all be mad at Heather B. But I can't because actually I watched her video on colorizing the enamel dots and I decided to do that. So I need to pick the correct shade of pink. I think it's going to be this one. Oh, no. I wanted to put that in the tag. But the tag is pink. It's okay. We'll live with it. All right. I don't know what just happened to my fingers there. I hopefully didn't kill an enamel dot onto someone's nose on one of my photos. Yeah, same. I've used them a lot more now that they are by color than I did when they were not. And now I just need to add the purple ones. And medium. And small. And so here we have my example layout for challenge number 5, the birthday and or celebration challenge, over on the My Little Scrapbook store online crop, camp out crop for August. So if you are someone who is a normal subscriber of mine, if you want to go into the description box below the video, you can head on over to the Facebook group. It is free to join. There are 15 challenges. You can do as many or as little as you want. They have to be in by August 24th, 2020, and there are prizes for all of them. There are also other ways you can, there are some giveaways going on for today during the crop as well. So head on over. Now, I'm not done yet. I still have to finish my card. Don't worry. But I just want to make sure if anyone has to hop off. Sorry, I'm reading Callie's comment about the multiplying when the lights are off. That's funny. Obviously, once I'm done, I will do my journaling talking about celebrating with Asian food and cupcakes, because awesome way to celebrate a birthday. All right, so let's go back to the card. Should be dry by now. Oh, by the way, this is Tim Holtz Distress watercolor. I like it simply because it's in a size that's already card sized and I don't have to concern myself with doing anything. I am going to go ahead and trim it down. It is an A2 size. I like to do it where it's bordered on all sides, so I'm going to trim it down to 4 by 5 1/4. And so here we go. Oh my God, my cat is being insane. So as I mentioned at the beginning, oh, I also pulled 3 star wood veneer because I thought those might work as well. So we're going to go with, oh, you know what? I forgot. I did have, is it over here? I had a piece of scrap paper that I thought I might add. But I don't think either side really works. What do we think? Do we like this or no? I think it might be too bright. I'm going to just leave it there. Take a look at what I've got for stickers. I do like the checkered banner. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Yeah, nope. Nope. I'm not trying to do real, like, super intricate card because I know of no 19-year-old that is going to be keeping this in a treasure box So we're just gonna go on the simple side. We're gonna pull in the dude. And then I was thinking You Rock, which is a staple from here. Either this one, is there one here? I also have That's Sick. I've got You Rock, but I don't know if it'll work great in a black. I've also got the number 1. Oh, there's a sticker over here that says You Rock. I think I like You Rock rather than That's Sick, just because You Rock is actually used by teenagers, whereas That's Sick I think is more used by adults trying to relate to teenagers. And I don't necessarily think, I mean, not that he thinks I'm cool, but I think I like that. Yes, I do. All right, so going to add I'm just reading these, seeing if these are I think I just need these stars. Honestly, I don't think I need anything else. So we're going to do 1 star. Except I got this. I got some glue stuck around the top of my bottle top. I'm just trying to find the perfect placement for the star, and I think I like it there. And then I think I'll put these 2 down here. See, let me not have them all be at the same angle. Thankfully this dries clear because I've made a mess of it. There. There. There we go, finally. Okay. All right, I think that is going to be my card. I'm just going to grab some gray cardstock. I picked up some of the new Concord and Ninth cardstock. I'm just going to add a card base. And this is just going to be a regular A2 size card. Put that down over there. Oh yeah, oh, we're at 5 o'clock, cool. So I have a one of those boards where you can, I know you guys know what I'm talking about, I just can't think what they're called right now. Oh my goodness, and this is totally off. Oh sugar, someone tell me what I'm talking about. Scoring board, thank you. But it is packed, unfortunately. So we are making do, and as I said, I don't think the 19-year-old's going to notice that my scoring is a little off there. So this is watercolor paper, so it's on the heavier side. So if you're using that for a card, I definitely, I actually, with cards, I prefer using the double stick tape. I don't normally use my ATG, but once again, it's packed. And while there are certain things I will buy new ones of just because I want it, basics like that are not one of them. Okay, there we go. We now have it on a card base. So here is my completed card, a congratulations card for my cousin who graduated high school. And then here is my layout that I used the Magical Birthday. Is that what it's called? Magical Birthday by Simple Stories. So it's definitely a Simple Stories day. If you are looking for anything, you can message My Little Scrapbook Store in Facebook or send Michelle a message. I'm pretty sure she has the majority of what I used for both my projects today. I highly recommend, if you are not a member of the Facebook groups, you head on over and join up both the online crops group as well as the My Layouts and More. It's an awesome, supportive, great place for all walks of scrapbooking, double pagers, single pagers, mixed media people, simple layout people, project life, anything you do, everyone is super supportive, and it's a great place to share your work. You know, and you know, if you have any questions about doing anything, all the design team members are just more than happy to throw out some advice, or if you have an idea about a challenge you'd like to see, you know, they're definitely more than happy to go for that as well. Don't forget, you've got 2 more videos coming out tomorrow that are going to be up on YouTube that are not live. They are pre-recorded just because T and Shannon couldn't do lives today. And then you also have 3 more lives tonight. The next one is Beatrice, and that's over on the online Facebook group for her video. And then I don't remember who's at 8 off the top of my head, so someone's gonna have to let me know that. But then Heather B is live on her YouTube channel at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So Sherry, thank you. Oh my goodness, Sherry is at 8, and I believe she's over on Facebook as well. But then, as I said, Heather B is over on her YouTube channel at 10 p.m. Eastern, or for all y'all on the mid to west coast, a normal time to have live. 10 p.m. I'm like, I'm gonna probably watch that one in my bed, and we'll see how far into it I make it. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Before you leave, if you could flick me a thumbs up, click on that thumbs up button. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. You can come on. Go ahead. Now that I'm done, you're like, no, I don't need to go up there now. You're done. So, this is Miss Xanthi, everyone. This is the one who did not want to stay off the entire time. But I am done now. Thank you guys for joining me here. If you have any questions about anything I did or anything for the challenge, just shoot me a message over in the group. I will be more than happy to help you guys out, give you guys any pointers if you have a question about something I did today. All right, everyone. Thank you, Kim. Yes, she is, and she knows it, Kari. She is well aware she is cute, which is why she thinks she can get away with this stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're watching on the replay, if you could also give me a thumbs up, that is always super duper helpful. All right, everyone. Thank you. Bye.